Hey, and welcome to B0X Bets. We're inside now. We're downstairs. We're in the man cave, the 49ers man cave, because in Canada, it's October now, and it's not warm or sunny. So, sorry for the late post here. We was down at an epic rock show down in Palm Desert to see some heavy metal bands, and they kicked ass. But now I'm back in Canada and we're ready for week 6. So, quick recap. Last week, 3-0, perfect on our bets. That takes us to 8-3-1 on the season and 2-0-1 on B0X's best bets. But as any good bettor will know, what's up must come down. So, you'd think, well, you got to be careful. Not this week. We're going 6 games. We're betting a lot. When you're hot, you're hot. So I'm going to get right into the 6 that I like and tell you why. So there's 14 games on the schedule, and the first game is back in London. Again, it's back in London, but this time the Jags aren't there. It's the Ravens and the Titans, and we like 4.5 points. And the reason for this is Baltimore hasn't had a good record in London. Struggled mightily last week, up 10-0, and then Pittsburgh just took over the game. They couldn't score any points. You know, Vrabel will have those Titans ready to go. They're a feisty team. King Henry's just starting to roll. So take Tennessee plus 4.5 points in London. Next game on the docket I like is Cincinnati. Now, Cincinnati, they were brutal early on in the year, but they've kind of come out of their funk. I know it's Arizona, big deal. They blew the doors off them, but now they're back at home. And Seattle's a good team, but 2.5, lay the 2.5 with Cincinnati. Jamar Chase is the 7-11. He's always open, right? So roll with them. Third pick I see is the Bears. Now, I know what you're going to say. That was a fluke game, Thursday night. And you know, they're shit. Well, that's true. They are shit, but the weather calls for pissing rain, which I love. Bears in the muck, take the 3 points. Jefferson's out from Minnesota. That's really going to hurt them. With the rain, they're going to be just running the ball. I think the Bears can neutralize that run attack of Minnesota, and then Fields is looking better and better. Even though Herbert's out, their running back, take the Bears with 3 points. The next game we have is the Rams. Now, the Rams are hosting the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have kind of fallen from that against the spread cover wonders. They were 3-0. Now they're 3-2. Coming back to earth a bit. The Rams are laying 7, but I like it. Take the 7. We should be good there. If you're a little worried, tease it down to, say, 6.5. But I think laying a touchdown there with the Rams is fine. Cardinals bubble is burst. Even though the Rams lost last week, they did play a very well disciplined game against the Eagles. So take the Rams with 7 there. Then we have a bit of a surprise pick. Now, the Lions have been hot. They're 4-1. They're just rolling. And they're going into Tampa Bay, but it's on grass. And Baker Mayfield has been playing very, very well, too. I think Tampa Bay with 3.5 points is the pick here. Their defense is great. They're at home. And, come on, the Lions, they're going to go to 5-1? No. The bubble will burst eventually for the Lions. I think this game is close. Whenever it's a close game, you always take the 3 points at home. And that brings us to our last bet. And this one is B0X's best bet. Now you're thinking, oh, it's the Niners. Of course. Guy's sitting in a Niners cave with a Niners hat on. His team's 5-0. Just blew out the Cowboys. I missed the game. As I said, I was down south at a metal show, but 42-10. Holy shit. So he's going Niners. I know what he's picking. Well, you're wrong. Niners are in Cleveland. 9.5. Cleveland's quarterback is out. It should be an extreme blowout. Niners by 20. But there's another blowout, actually, that I think I'm more confident in. And that blowout is Giants. The New York Football Giants, who are 1-4, 0-5 against the spread, and they are going into Big Buff. And Buffalo is coming off a brutal loss, as I said they probably would, with Jacksonville in London. But they come home, they go to Highmark, they're at home. It's 15.5 points. Like, holy, that's an ass widener. But Giants, doesn't matter if it's 20 points, 25 points even. Daniel Jones is out. The whole roster is out. Actually, that could be better with Tyrod Taylor, but the Giants would be lucky to get 15 points. That's lucky. The Bills, a 40 burger is easily possible. So there's 25. If it teeters a little each way, no problem covering the 15.5. So to recap, we're going 6 picks. We're going big this week. We're taking the Dogs with Tennessee plus 4.5 in London. Tampa Bay plus 3. The Bears plus 3. And then we're going the favorites with the Rams minus 7. Cincinnati minus 2.5. And Box's best bet, the Buffalo Bills minus 15.5 against your Giants. So there's my 6 picks. We're down in the cave for the winner. We'll see how we do next week.